All right, hi everybody, Coach Allison, and I'm back with your brand new warm-up for Defy Aging. This will be for the next 8 weeks, something new and fresh to start out the new year. Okay, our first warm-up is thread the needle, 5 on each side. So let me show you this. We've done this before. We've done most of these before. I don't know how long ago though. Thread the needle is a variation of child's pose. Many people know child's pose, which is this stretch. Terrific stretch for your entire posterior chain. Thread the needle adds a little bit more to that. So what we're going to do is sink the hips back. So I'm going to sink my hips back to my heels as I thread one arm underneath. So this is a thread the needle. And we're going to come up. I got to make sure I didn't. Yes. And we're going to do 5 on each side. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. And you just take it nice and slow, all 5 on one side, then all 5 on the other side. You can do that same option on an incline if getting down to the floor is not an option for you. So put your hands on an inclined surface. Really, it's the same thing. It will look a little bit different, of course, because you can't sink your hips to your heels, obviously. But we're going to reach underneath and just twist as far as you can. Notice how I'm getting lower as I do this. And then come back up again, all 5 on one side. And then all 5 on the other side. Okay, half kneel, single arm circle. We do a lot of warm-ups in this half kneeling position because it really helps to build the stability. And it kind of activates more muscles than just standing normally. And that's the point of a warm-up, right? So you're going to be in that half kneel position. The knee that's down, that is the arm that we're working. So my right knee is down. It's going to be the right arm. We're going to do 5 arm circles. One direction, that's 3, 4, and then that same side is going to go 5 in the other direction. And then you'll switch the legs and switch the arm and do your 5 each way on that side. That one doesn't take too long. Okay, then we have hip thrusts plus alternating leg extensions. Haven't done this one for quite a while. Okay, we're going to be on the floor for this one. Lots of variations of hip thrusts that we do, so I'm sure many of you are familiar. So what we're going to do is lift the hips up, that's the thrust. Then you bring one knee up, leg extension, bend the knee, and come back down. Rest your hips down. Big sequence there. Watch again. Up, knee up, leg extension, bring the leg in, bring the leg down, hips down. So you alternate legs. And with this one, be sure to take it in pieces. Meaning, if you don't do it too fast, like just like this, like a quick thrust and a kick, you're not getting the purpose out of this movement. So break it up into pieces. Up, knee up, squeeze on the extension. So really feel the squeeze in your quad. Back down, foot down, hips down. Up. So if you basically pause each position for a half second, that's going to create the speed, the appropriate speed that we want for this. Will you get injured or hurt doing it fast? No, but you won't get the benefit. So if you're unable to get to the floor, we're going to do, it's a pretty different movement, but it targets the same muscles. We're going to do a deadlift, body weight deadlift. So typically we do these with a kettlebell. So you're just going to reach your fingertips to the floor, pretend you're maybe holding onto a kettlebell. Soft bend in your knees, folding forward at your hips, nice flat back. You don't have to touch the floor. You know you're low enough when you feel that nice stretch in your hamstring. Okay? So I'll show you from the front, soft bend in the knees, hinge forward at the hips, keep that back flat. That will be for 10 total because the other one is 5 each side. Okay, warm up number 4, reverse lunges, kind of something we do typically in our standard workout. Got a little dog making an appearance behind me. Okay, standing up nice and tall and straight. Step one leg back, bend both knees as low as you're comfortable or as low as you're able, and step the feet back together, alternate sides. Couple things to keep in mind with lunges. Don't let your body lean or fall forward, okay? So big step back, and I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm not gonna bring my upper body down here like that, okay? Also not gonna like overly rely on the hands, but instead keep my back up tall and straight and just go down and up. Don't think of it like thrusting forward. Yes, you will fold up under your back toe. See how I'm on my back toes? I see a lot of people try to keep the heel down, and that doesn't, it just anatomically, you can't do that. Also, one thing I see a lot, and I want you to do this in front of a mirror to check for this because I want you to try to not do this, is watch my back foot. See a lot of people turning the back foot out. Ooh, I mean, that's just, and we know why our bodies do that. It's to create more width to help your balance. So if if you're standing on something with a wider surface, it helps your balance. Whereas if you straighten it out and it's narrow, it is harder. So you can go near a wall to do this and hold on to a wall, but try to turn that foot forward. So I'll show you. This is with the foot kind of cocked out to the side, and that just does a bad thing to your knee and your ankle. And this is with the foot turned perfectly forward. So really want you to watch out for that. That is going to be 5 on each side, alternating for a total of 10. Next one looks a little goofy, but it's a great hip, glute, even shoulder warm up. It's a toy soldier. Basically, we're going to start with the arms up and bring the hand to the opposite foot. We do want to be walking forward in this. If you're in the club with a full group, a full session, and there's maybe not room for people to be walking all over the place, you can do this one stationary too. That works just fine. You get just a little more balance and stability if you're doing the forward walk. So do that if you have space. But yeah, basically arms, one arm is always up. Okay, so bring it back up after you do the toe tap. And you're reaching for your toe or your shin or your knee, whatever you have the ability to reach. It's okay if you don't get the toe. So that is 10 on each side, so 20 total, but those go pretty fast, so it won't take too long. Okay, last one is jumping jacks. We all know jacks. We do them a lot. You can do the full standard jack, or if needed to remove the impact, you can do the step option. So I want to note something about the step option. Try to take a full step. Okay, by that I mean we're not tapping the foot out to the side, there's no body movement here. Notice my body is staying in one spot. But if you take a full step, you're actually moving your body, so you are doing a little more work. If you're doing the step version, do the full step, not just the tap out to the side. And that's for 10 jumping jacks. Okay, that's our new Defy Aging warm-up for the next 8 weeks. Hope you enjoy it, and we will see you back for the next warm-up, 8 weeks from now.